Hello Year 4, today I'm going to show you how to design your game on TwoCode on Purple Mash. So once you have completed the game design template and filled in all the boxes, you can then log into Purple Mash and begin creating your game. Once you've logged into Purple Mash, click Computing, then TwoCode, and scroll down until you get to Gorilla and click FreeCode Gorilla and Launch App, and then click OK. So today we're going to focus on the design, so you need to click the design button on the top right, and this is where we're going to set our background and add our characters. So first of all we're going to add our background. So if you look at the bottom right, there is a computer icon. So when you click on that, you then see this table here. So you can set the background as one colour, or you can choose an image. So if you click the question mark, you can then look through all the pictures and choose the one that you like. So I'm going to choose the castle, and that's going to appear in the background. We then need to add our enemy sprite first. So for this, we have different kinds of objects, and the enemy, even though it isn't an animal, we want it to have the properties of an animal. So we're going to drag an animal onto the screen. So to change the picture of our animal, you can double click, and then you can look through all the categories and choose the one that you like. So this can be any image that you choose. It doesn't have to be the dragon like in my game. You can decide based on the design that you filled in on the template, but I'm going to stick to my idea, which is the dragon, and click. Now that is a very big dragon, so we need to change the size. To do that, we need to look at the side here and it says scale. So if you click on the number, you can click the arrows to make it smaller or bigger, and then drag it into position. Now notice when I drag the dragon that these two numbers change, so that's the X position and the Y position. I then want to give my dragon a name, so where it says name here, going to click and type dragon. So now when I am coding, you can see that there is a dragon block for me to use. So if I go back to my design, it's now time to add my character. So drag the character object onto the screen. So double click and you can change the image by selecting the drop down and choosing the character that you like. But I'm going to choose the wizard and click. So now that's my character. I don't like the name my sprite, so I'm going to call it wizard. And then now when I go back to the code, I have the dragon and the wizard. I can then change the size by clicking on it and changing the scale until I get the size that I like. Feel free to add other objects to the code if you would like to customize it further. So you can add other objects and you can change the picture. So we can scroll down and see what options we have. Maybe we can add a sun and cloud in the sky, and we can change the size and then just drag it into position. And then later on we can actually go back to our code and code something for this as well. But that's not necessary as long as you have your enemy sprite and your character sprite. Remember, when you're done, you're going to click menu and then save, and then go to your class, so for example for Ash, and then click on coding 2 and type your name and click save, and you're done for today's lesson. Have fun!